tonight. Awesome. So, good evening, guys. If you don't know me, my name is Kelly Lentz. I'm coming to you live from my bedroom in my jammies with the Oscars on in the background. But I love Plexus so much that I am going to take 15 minutes to share with you why I really think it's the best thing you can do for your health, whether you're looking to lose weight, deal with digestive issues, you have some autoimmune things you're trying to clear up, energy, mood, pretty much anything you Google and say this issue plus gut health, we can solve with three simple products that a lot of us on this call already have been using. I've been using Plexus for 8 years now. I decided to use it because a friend of mine posted on Facebook, much like many of you saw a friend post on Facebook, that this had helped rid her off her anxiety and depression medication. I immediately messaged her and said, "What is this? Is it legal? Actually, I don't care. Hook me up." I was that desperate. And I thought it was absolute voodoo when she told me what it was, but I was so desperate that I tried it. And so within 3 weeks, my mood shifted. And within 3 months, I was a different person. But here was the cherry on top. I didn't take this to lose weight. I'm a professional actress as my career. I was very used to dieting, exercising, doing all the things. I thought I was as good as I was going to get. But let me tell you what, I was not. So this is just a picture of me on the left. It's my 3-month journey. Ironically, that's only about a 2-pound weight loss. Plexus addresses cellular information, or not information, inflammation, which doesn't weigh anything. It just makes you take up more room in the universe. The picture on the right is me after about a year. And I'm going to show you a picture of me when I was on a television series about 15 years ago compared to today. So not only do I feel like it's helped me age backwards, it's helped me get smaller, happier, healthier. I just really can't say enough about it. We could tell you all the science on this call, why that worked, but we feel like the better use of our time is for you to hear some stories of other people that it's helped. And how. So I'm going to turn it over to Christy really quickly next, and she's going to tell you her story, how long she's been doing this. But while she does, if you're here and you're checking this out, I would love for you to put in the chat just like the top 2 things you would love to solve. And if you've been taking this for a while, like we're talking over 6 months maybe, I would love for you to share a couple things that it has already done for you while other people are talking. Okay, so Christy, take it away.
Okay. So I'm Christy. I'm a registered nurse and I have 3 kids. I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia and chronic fatigue syndrome back in the 90s. And I'd just been in a lot of pain and stiffness that I just kind of lived with every day. I actually started Plexus because my husband had been complaining about being bloated for months. I saw Kelly's posts about Plexus and gut health. So I signed him up and said, "You're doing this." It's funny, I never even addressed my own issues, but then I thought, well, if he's going to get healthier, then I'm going to get healthier. So I signed myself up too. And then about 2 weeks after starting Plexus, I noticed that my pain and stiffness that I had every morning was gone. And that was huge for me. I really didn't know how bad I felt until I started feeling better because I had been feeling bad for so long. And that was just my normal. I had no idea this pink drink would help me with so many things. I no longer have autoimmune pain and stiffness. I have more energy. I'm the smallest I've been in 6 years. My inflammation is gone. I don't have plantar fasciitis anymore, which I struggled with for years. I'm no longer constipated, and I'm a nurse, so I'm allowed to talk about poo. But I had issues with constipation my entire life. So the list goes on and on. But when I started writing this out, I honestly got so teary because I started thinking about all the changes that Plexus has done for me. And I've been on it for a little over a year, but my family too. Like I have a child off an antidepressant because of Plexus. I have another one who's been able to decrease their antidepressants because of Plexus. My whole family was on medicine for reflux and they had constipation issues off of all medications now. We no longer see GI specialists. My son has EO, which it's called eosinophilic esophagitis, and it's much better without any prescription medicine. I started him on Plexus 2 months ago, and that happened. My husband's lost 20 pounds, and he feels so much better. So, I mean, I was writing this and reading through, and I just got so teary because I feel like I have my life back. And I'd so much rather invest in my family's health and fix root issues and then manage symptoms with prescription medication. And I'm a nurse. They just don't teach us how to do that. So very thankful for Plexus and my family's journey and this community. So hopefully I didn't go longer than 3 minutes, but
You were amazing. Thank you so much, Christy. That's awesome. Next up, we're going to, because Krista has invited some friends that are here tonight, we thought it would be good for you to hear what has happened to her in a very short time that she's been taking Plexus. Krista.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. So I want to say hey to Sandra and Gabrielle. Thank you guys. It's good to see you. So I joined Plexus because the products clearly worked for some of my friends. And I was also inspired by the business success from people that I knew were having. And I thought, why not me? I can do this. And so when I started it, I really did hope to solve some problems too with my gut health. And I was having some digestion issues, and I really wanted to address that. So I started on March 2nd with my reset, and I got more than I hoped for. I've lost 5 pounds. And I didn't realize how low my energy was until I experienced this increase in sustained energy. I'm also more mentally sharp, and I can recall things after being distracted. I'm also experiencing regularity for the first time in my life. And I'm also not having those digestion issues anymore. They had kind of plagued me. And then finally, I'm also really just enjoying what was a surprise for me is the community. Plexus has brought some really enjoyable people that are really supportive into my life. And I wanted to tell you also about my husband because he's doing it. And he is definitely feels less bloated. His appetite to binge has decreased significantly. He gets full faster. And he said that the way he explained it is he's enjoying the new, consistent, deep physical energy that he has. He just feels better.
Amazing. Love it. Yeah, I didn't even mention my husband, but my husband also began taking this and had a lot of high numbers on his physical chart, like triglycerides and cholesterol and blood pressure. And when he went after 18 months of doing this, his doctor was stunned and was like, understand, what have you been doing? And my husband said, I got my gut healthy. And the doctor said, well, I don't really know what that's all about because a lot of doctors aren't trained in gut health. It's like, but keep doing it because it's working.
Yeah.
All right, finally, we're going to hear from Cindy, who very recent. I think, how long have you been taking the product, Cindy? Just a couple
Just a
months?
little over a week.
Oh, over a week. Wow. All right.
Yeah, not very long.
Tell us what
But
you solved with Plexus.
I started taking Plexus for my fibromyalgia a little over a week ago, and I am thrilled already with some results that I have seen. Not only have I noticed a significant improvement in my inflammation, but my digestive issues have started to subside some. I think the drink is delicious, and the supplements have truly been a game changer for me. I used to struggle with constipation, but now I'm feeling so much better. These improvements have happened surprisingly quickly, and I can't wait to see the more positive results as I continue using Plexus. I'm grateful for the relief as it has provided me and would highly recommend it to anyone with similar health concerns.
Awesome. Thanks, Cindy. So I'm scrolling through the chat. For me, like I said, it solved mood, energy, and weight. Somebody has said they want to reduce sugar and carb cravings. I'm here to tell you that if you, let me just show you what most people begin with, okay? If you just hopped on, by the way, this is my before and after from 15 years ago to now. I'm not going to say that I look younger, but I will say I look a heck of a lot better. And I can totally attribute that to, first of all, me cutting alcohol out of my diet completely, but also getting my gut healthy. I did it with these 3 products, the pink drink, ProBio 5, and BioCleanse. They rid my gut of overgrowth of bad organisms that happens to us because of the food in our country. The food in this country is absolutely killing us. And that makes you crave sugar. When you rid your gut of yeast and overgrowth, then there's nothing left to crave sugar. And so you don't need willpower. And that's why this is such a great long-term solution. Probio 5 and BioCleanse are like like scrubbing your toilet and then flushing. And when your body is toxic, I always say, if you want gut health, I mean, if you want weight loss, try gut health. Because what happens is when your gut is overgrown with bad organisms, a lot of the contents of food
Cameras on that me.
into your gut or into your body. And when your body is toxic, it will surround those toxins with fat. Just because it needs to protect your organs. So if you're struggling to lose weight and you're doing everything right, it could be because your body is toxic and you need to gently detoxify it. And you'll start to see those pounds drift away. So that's almost, we're going to have you get off this call and talk to the person that invited you, and they can help you come up with what you need to solve what you want. But for the person who said they want to, I think it was Sandra said, I want to get rid of my carb and sugar cravings, these three will do it. However, we realize that some of you you say you don't want a quick fix, but who doesn't want a quick fix? And so if you order the triplex this month, you'll get a free reset, which is our 3-day nutritional fast designed to reset your metabolism. Most people lose 5 pounds in these 3 days, and they keep it off because there's 80 grams of protein you're eating. So it's not like your body's going into starvation. It truly just begins to use the fat stores that you have. And so it stays off for the most part. And even if it does come back a little bit, you'll lose it again pretty quickly because you've jump started your metabolism. So this is a great jump start. And then this is a great long-term plan for just about anything you want to solve. Great. So that's all we have for you tonight. It took us 13 minutes to do that. Go ahead and head to your private messages, chat with the person who invited you to figure out if this is right for you. It may not be. It was right for all of us. Doesn't have to be right for you. There's many ways to skin a cat. But if you have questions or anything like that, those would be great to be handled privately. Amber says, I just did day 1 of reset yesterday, dropped 3 pounds already. Works every time. It does. And it also makes you feel great too. So no matter what you're hoping to solve, we hope to see you on the pink highway of health and wellness. Have a great night, everybody.
Okay.